To different people, happiness may signify a variety of things. The most satisfied immigrants, on the other hand, come from countries with a more balanced mix of social and institutional supports for better living. It is difficult to determine which countries are the happiest in these unusual times. Calculating a happiness of a country might appear to be an impossible goal, something that is mostly subjective from person to person. But in this video, we will look at those countries that have the happiest, healthiest, and most stable people when compared to other nations. We took into account several variables including gender equality, literacy rates, life expectancy, healthcare accessibility, culture climate, economic work-life balance, GDP per capita, safety, and financial stability. Let us get started. Before we begin, please make sure you do not forget to like this video and subscribe to WatchTime, and you will keep us motivated to provide new videos to you. Here are 10 happiest countries to live in the world. Number 10, Australia. Australia is a wealthy country with a well-developed market economy and a high per capita income. The economy of the nation is fueled by the service sector and commodity exports, according to Wikipedia. The continent and country surrounded by the Indian and Pacific Seas are located in Asia. According to World Health Organization standards, Australia has one of the cleanest airs in the world. The nation is deemed wealthy, with a market-based economy that has a high GDP and per capita income when compared to other countries. The country has a high rate of sports participation as well as above-average life expectancies for both females and males. Australia is one of the most multinational countries on the planet, with its major cities regularly placing near the top in global livability surveys. It is easy to see why Australia ranks highly on the Quality of Life Index, with some of the finest beaches in a laid-back society. The United Nations has praised Australia for emphasizing education and encouraging children to attend school. Australia has one of the best education systems. The government and private schools, as well as a broad range of tertiary institutions, all contribute to high educational standards. Children aged 5 to 16 are required to attend school in Australia. Unemployment is uncommon in Australia, although there are shortages of some professional and trade jobs. There are also numerous national parks, conservation parks, game reserves for recreation and wildlife protection areas, preservation reserves, and marine reserves in Australia. Number 9, Canada. Canada is widely regarded as one of the greatest nations to live in because of its numerous advantages, including high life satisfaction, low murder rates, varied old age pension plans, and mostly free healthcare system. Canada is also regarded as one of the most peaceful countries. It places a premium on education and has made sure that all young people have access to the best schooling possible, regardless of their background. More than half of its population receives college degrees. Canada is without a doubt one of the wonders of the natural world. When you visit Canada, which boasts ice-bound Arctic tundra and snow-covered mountains, sparkling lakes, and vast woodlands, every corner may take your breath away. According to the study, while Canada is still regarded as one of the most content countries in the world, it has dropped 2 places from last year. Canada continues to rank favorably in almost every area, with exceptional longevity coupled with a still modest population and plenty of space to spread out and discover their own piece of paradise, according to the study. A portion of high happiness ranking of Canada can also be attributed to its tolerant attitude toward multiculturalism, which is fostered by initiatives like those that promote interethnic understanding. Number 8, New Zealand. New Zealand is the only non-European nation to rank among the top 10 in the world happiest countries. It has a beautiful coastline, spectacular mountain peaks, and plenty of exciting activities to enjoy. New Zealand is one of the 10 happiest countries of the world to call home, no doubt about it. The low density and scattered settlements ensure a relaxing journey through its massive mountains and stunning beaches. New Zealand is one of the finest places in the world to live in and is also excellent for raising a family. It offers a pleasant climate, cultural attractions, medical care, a good educational system, and contemporary cities. Furthermore, Kiwis value their happiness highly and are quick to react if it is under threat. They took strong measures as soon as the virus was discovered, and they kept to them. Furthermore, every citizen is entitled to free government-subsidized healthcare, even non-residents with a temporary visa, thanks to the excellent medical care of the country. Following its independence, its economy has grown and changed considerably. Agriculture products, manufacturing, and tourism have all expanded since the foundation of the country. Despite the fact that New Zealand is still developing, there is no doubt it has progressed a long way since becoming independent. The cost of living is rather high, but the lovely island nation provides gorgeous vistas and peace, making it an enticing destination. Number 7. Sweden. Sweden, which ranks highly on the Happiness Index, offers visitors a unique blend of natural wonders and a cosmopolitan capital in Stockholm that provides the best of both worlds. The report discusses the role that confidence in your government plays in happiness and the need for work-life balance, which may explain its excellent position. Outside of the viral crisis, Sweden is a fantastic location to reside. Sweden is a beautiful country that covers the whole length of the Scandinavian peninsula, from the Baltic Sea to Norway. Sweden offers a wide range of social services, including free healthcare and education, as well as high standards of quality, freedom, and security. Sweden also provides excellent working conditions, including a 5-week maternity leave and a government body that assists entrepreneurs in starting their own firm. When it comes to violent crime, Sweden is comparable to the other Nordic countries. However, there are relatively few occurrences. Sweden has essentially swapped places with Canada since last year. Sweden has once again gained from excellent social support and a long life expectancy. The Swedish government identifies access to generous parental leave policies, free schooling, and baby-friendly public spaces as some of the reasons why healthcare is cheap in Sweden. Swedes also have one of the longest lifespans on Earth. Swedes receive generous benefits, such as free prenatal care and 480 days of paid parental leave when a kid is born or adopted. Despite being lower in the rankings than in previous years, Sweden is still one of the greatest nations to live, work, and raise a family. Number 6. Switzerland. Switzerland has a highly educated and skilled workforce, as well as one of the highest GDP per capita of the world. Its strong economy is driven by low corporate taxes, a well-developed service sector that includes financial services and high-tech manufacturing, and a highly developed technology sector. Switzerland is a wealthy and famous country that has been known for its neutrality for ages. Their social and healthcare programs are some of the finest in the world, with an average life expectancy of 83. They are multilingual, with most people knowing German, French, and English. Switzerland boasts a public transportation system as a right, along with a bus system that ensures that no resident in Switzerland has to walk more than 10 minutes to access public transportation. Switzerland has a high life expectancy, excellent economic growth, the best healthcare in the world, and a public transport system that runs to the second. It is no wonder that Switzerland is one of the happiest countries in the world. Its system of government is perhaps an anomaly in much of Europe, let alone the world, with regular referenda on key issues. The Swiss are some of the most politically aware Europeans and active in terms of democratic participation. Having such a large say in your management of nation appears to be linked to happiness levels of someone, and living in those fairy tale settings could not be better. Furthermore, every aspect of life is decided upon in Switzerland, from how many vacation days workers should have to how many immigrants should be permitted into the country. Number 5. Germany. Germany has never been in the top 10, but despite the pandemic, it appears that Germans are happier with their lives. In the previous 2 surveys, life evaluations have improved, with improved financial security and family stability being key drivers. Until recently at least, Germans had always been satisfied with their lives. Germany is a significant importer and exporter on the planet. The majority of the economy comes from services such as information technology, healthcare, and tourism. Germany is also one of the most popular migration destinations, although its welcoming policy has lately attracted criticism owing to crimes committed on German soil. The officials have handled the epidemic well, resulting in one of the highest living standards of the world. Munich and Frankfurt are among the top 10 cities with the best quality of life. Furthermore, the country has lowest unemployment rate of Europe and is 4th largest economy of Europe. Number 4. Netherlands. The Netherlands, a country in northwestern Europe with a flat terrain of canals, tulip farms, windmills, and cycling routes, is recognized for its livability. The country is also known for its tolerance and work-life balance. Their own style of living has helped them to become the 5th happiest nation on Earth, famously laid back and warm-hearted. Freedom and pace of life are two important characteristics that put a smile on many faces of people. The Netherlands is famed for its canal lines, cities, fields of tulips and windmills. Just some of the things that spring to mind when picturing the Netherlands are its cultural capital, Amsterdam, and its green valleys. It is a huge draw for lovers of art and history, but do not sleep on its stunning national parks. There is so much to explore in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is a wonderful country to visit, live in, and explore. Furthermore, the country is regarded as one of the best nations in which to raise a family. The Dutch public education system and excellent international schools that contribute to a secure environment for families and their children are among the reasons why children in the Netherlands are among the most joyful in the world. Number 3. Finland. Finland is one of the most tranquil countries in the world. With around 300,000 foreign residents, it has one of the highest qualities of life and is home to a variety of European immigration groups. It is the only nation in Western civilization where dads spend more time with school-aged children than moms. In particular, generosity of its people, which includes little corruption and a high GDP coupled with exceptional freedom provided by its landscapes and social structure, make it a great place to live. Finland is credited with having discovered the key to happiness, in part due to its high standard of living, excellent education system, and plethora of outdoor activities. This year, confidence of the people in the government has had a significant impact on their happiness. Its high ranking on indicators of mutual trust that have helped to safeguard lives and jobs during the epidemic is highlighted. Many Finns also credit their connection with nature and the outdoors for their enjoyment of life, in addition to its dense woodlands per square mile, which are more than any other European nation. Number 2. Denmark. Denmark is on track to take the second top spot because it has one of the longest life expectancies and one of the smallest wealth gaps in the world. Denmark is a small country with a low crime rate and a low fear of crime. Danes are generally well-educated and well-informed. Denmark has a stable government, little public corruption, and access to high-quality education and healthcare. The country does have the highest taxes in the world, but most Danes are happy to pay them. They feel that greater taxation can lead to a better society. In Denmark, several measures are in place to increase income equality. Residents of Denmark have access to free healthcare, education, and daycare, as well as legal and cultural protection against prejudice. A state-run retirement system protects all citizens by providing a modest pension, disability payments, and an unemployment insurance fund. Denmark is a green-friendly country that is also a global leader in shipping design and construction, as well as in Copenhagen, the capital of the nation. In Denmark, bicycles outnumber automobiles, and the population is continuously searching for new methods to live that are cleaner and greener. Finally, the Danes coined the term hygge, which refers to time spent relaxing and appreciating little pleasures of life while away from other people, when you are alone with family or friends far from the city. Number 1. Norway. The Kingdom of Norway is situated in the western part of Scandinavia, with a major portion of its territory consisting of mountains. The coastline of Norway is flanked by hundreds of miles of fjords, bays, and island beaches. The scenic panorama that stretches for miles and miles both when driving or taking the train is breathtaking. Norway is a lovely nation to live in due to its safe political situation and economic stability, although it is not known for being inexpensive. Norway, with its wild scenery and sophisticated metropolises, is a never-ending surprise. Furthermore, Norway has done an excellent job of keeping mortality rates low while mitigating the economic impact of lockdowns. It implies that many people in Norway feel secure and happy as a result of their environmental policies of the country. Of course, spending time outside while living in a nation where outdoor activity is revered certainly aids. Nonetheless, Norwegians can take pride in their life evaluations, which include one of the most robust social security systems in the world and a growing economy based on responsible use of natural resources. Health care is available to all people, and it is almost entirely free. Norwegian schools provide students with an outstanding general education, while public education is both cheap and of excellent quality. And as the youngsters mature, parents may feel confident in the knowledge that Norwegian college and university education are completely free for their children. This was our list of top 10 happiest countries in the world. If you cannot live there, we highly recommend a visit to these countries. What do you think about these countries? Share your thoughts in the comments below and make sure to press the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.